It's for somebody special. Yeah, can't wait it out tonight.
Hello, welcome or welcome back to Nails by Sora. I hope you're doing well. So this is another self manicure. I'm very excited for this one. I'm not going to lie, it does take a while. It's not necessarily complicated. It's just a lot of steps. I've been seeing a lot of Tortoise Shell lately, and it comes around usually this time of year because seasonality going into autumn, warmer colors, oranges, browns, and I've been seeing it for the last few years and I've never actually attempted it, but I kind of wanted to do a blinged out version of it. So this is what we have, and I'm gonna say it's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I imagined, and I'm very excited to show you how I did it. So as I said, it is quite a few steps, and I had to actually mix the amber color because I didn't have really anything like it. I do have this one from Glam, which is over here. It's called the Moon House. It came out last year. It is tortoise shell, no wipe top coat, but it's a little too orange, not enough brown, and it already has the speckles in it, which I wanted to create myself. So I even forgot I had that before I started mixing the colors myself, but I have these glass colors, yellow, red, which I mixed together along with some brown, and then the brown I used was High Roller, which is, I believe it is semi-transparent. It's not 100% opaque until you build up quite a few layers. I forgot that I had caffeinated, which is already a glass brown. I could have added that in. So this is going to be layering, a lot of steps, but if you stick with me, I will show you how to do it. So we're going to start off with our base coat, our primer, our base coat, and then I will show you how to do the thumb first and foremost. So the color that I mixed, I have this palette that I got on Amazon. It was a reference pick from Katie Dutra. I think about over a year ago I've had it, and I keep filling it with colors and then I forget about it and I don't use the colors. But it comes with magnets that you can attach to the bottom of these little cups, which I'm too lazy to attach it to all of them. But this is the color that I mixed, and it looks a lot darker than it is. So we're going to build that color up a bit. Just going to move this off to the side. And I'm going to apologize right now. My lighting is a little off because my regular ring light, the adapter, seems to have gone. I reached out to Canvas, who is the manufacturer of the ring light. They're sending me a new adapter. They said it's the adapter. I think it's the ring light itself, but I won't find out until the new adapter comes. So I've got like a double setup here, and it's casting weird shadows, so forgive me. But let's get into our prep. I use Young Nails Protein Bond. I'm going to put it over all of my nails. I will say I'm a little aggravated with Young Nails. The protein bond comes in these 1/4 ounce bottles, quite small. I go through a lot of it, especially at work, and I had DM'd them through Instagram to ask if they had any plans or had considered doing larger bottles, and they told me that they had tried it in the past and the protein bond went bad quicker because of constant opening and closing of the bottle and air getting in, and it would dry out or wouldn't work as effectively. So they had done extensive testing and discovered that this was the proper size for the bottle. I thanked them, went and bought, they happened to be having an end of month sale, so I went and stocked up, bought I think 9 bottles, and then not even 2 months later, all of a sudden they came out with larger sizes. So I would have gone and restocked anyway with a smaller sizes, but I'm a little aggravated that they didn't at least say, you know, something that we continue to work on, please stay tuned, or, you know, something. They just flat out lied. And when I confronted them about it, they said, oh, well, we're not at liberty to discuss projects that are in progress or whatever. But whatever. So gonna go in now with base coats. This set of nails is new. I just applied them last week, so there's really no need to do any backfilling. There's no growth yet. And if there is growth, it's really quite minimal. I went and cured my thumb and lost my train of thought. I was talking about backfilling. Yeah, so there's no need to do a backfill. Just going in with a layer of base coat to create that tacky layer on the nail. So always make sure that you cure your thumb separate since it lays sideways. You don't want the product spilling over into the cuticle. I'm gonna need to do a purchase for more base and top coat. I go through Madame Glam quite quickly.
Passarinho da montanha quando chega voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha quando chega voou, voou. Que o vento leve love in love.
Okay, so we're gonna go in with our first coat. That's not the right brush. Our first coat of the color that we mixed. And I really went by eye. I didn't measure anything out, so I can't really give you any hard and fast rules. But today seems to be a day for mixing. I had to do it twice at work because we didn't have the colors. Well, the color that we used to have that one of the clients wanted was missing, used or just disappeared. And then this was another nail tech's client that I was helping with. And then my client wanted a shade of green that we just didn't have. So it was a day of mixing. But this is a very pretty color on its own. It's just quite more yellow than amber. So I'm gonna mix in a little bit of red with the next coat to kind of deepen that tortoise shell tone. So we've got our first coat. I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the lamp. And now going in with the second layer, I'm going to take some of this glass red on my palette so I can pick it up a little bit easier. I do also want to mention that the brush I'm using to apply the mixed color is one of the bottle brushes from the brown glass color. There's enough brown in the mixed color that if I get some into the bottle, it's not really going to make much of a difference, so I'm not worried about that. And I did knock a bunch of it off before dipping into the mixed color so that I didn't taint it. I'm just going to brush some of the red up the nail. And then take more of the mixed color. Kind of blend it together.
It's for somebody special. Yeah. Can't wait it out tonight.
I want to say I really hate this lighting setup because it's casting a lot of shadows and I can't see what I'm doing sometimes because the shadow's going across my hand.
Can't believe it's so. Yeah. 20 nights been so. Baba don't lose control.
It's okay if it's a little patchy. We're going to be dropping in some dots of brown and black, and it'll cover most of it up, but also tortoise shells aren't just one flat color. There's a lot of different tonalities, so it lends more of a natural feeling to it. So go ahead and cure this again, a full cure, and then we're going to go in and lay in our spots. Moving on to the next step. If you have blooming gel, blossom gel, something that you use to create marbling, then you can use that. I don't have a bottle right now, so I'm just going to go in with base coat. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a slip layer for the color to spread in. So don't place too thick of a layer. You don't want to really build up too much bulk because you're going to be dropping in more color. You just want an uncured layer of clear gel on the nail to help your dots spread. I use a dotting tool. It's pretty average size, and I've got some brown that I mixed with clear on my palette. So I'm going to kind of dab it on in random shapes. Gonna have to mix some more. You want to go larger, smaller. Go off the nail. And then when you have your brown the way you like it, you can go in with a little bit of black and lay that on top. If you want to, you can use a liner brush. And then when it's how you like it, you can go ahead and stick it in the lamp to cure. I feel like some of these need to be a little bit larger. All right, so this is what we've got so far. It is kind of a trust the process manicure, so trust the process. It's going to look a little weird at certain points. So I'm gonna go in and now do the same thing with my ring finger. Ooh, wrong color. Let's pick the right colors.
você sorriu, chorei. Eu nunca pude imaginar que isso fosse acontecer. E numa bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar. E o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou.
Television. Alrighty, moving right along, we've got our 2 full tortoise shell nails. Now comes the somewhat tricky part. If I can, the brush. We've got these negative spaces that I wanted to create. So we're going to brush on the color, and then we're going to wipe away a pattern of our choosing. Que leve love já para para tu tac tu tac tu tum tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tum tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tac para tac tu tac tu tac tu tum tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tac. Quando você sorriu, chorei. Eu nunca pude imaginar. Okay, so take your cleanup brush, if you can find it, and a little bit of acetone. And you just want to wipe away a portion as big or as small as you want. Full circle, part circle, doesn't really matter. And we're going to keep that portion bare. So you can go ahead and do all the remaining nails at the same time. It's really up to you. On my left hand, I went nail by nail just because I wasn't really sure of the process I wanted to tackle. But the shape should hold. And if it doesn't, you can wipe it away again before it goes in the lamp. Or you can put the color over all of your nails at the same time and then wipe away. Just don't put your finger in the gel.
It's for somebody special. Yeah, can't wait it out tonight. Baby, you special. Can't wait it out tonight. Yeah, can't believe it's so.
And then go ahead and cure. So I tried this 2 different ways when I did my left hand. I tried going over it with the second coat and then wiping away the circle again, but because it's so sheer, I couldn't find the original pattern that I made. So I ended up just going in, mixing a little bit on the palette, and then kind of just painting it in again with the brush going around. And then going in with my liner brush to get the more narrow areas. And this is why I say it's not really a complicated design. It's just a little time intensive and there's a lot of steps to it.
wait for me, girl? Yeah, 'cause now you did cross my mind. Would you wait for me, girl? I know, ain't no distance, ain't no time to get me back to you. Coach, nah, nah. Yeah, get me back to you. Oh, nah, nah. Nah. Yeah, to get me back to you.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth, and good will come to you. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come roll, you can borrow calm, piece by piece, thriving in your palm. Home, sweet home. Together or alone. Build your home. You are your home. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home.
All right, we are at the point where we need to put in more dots. We do have these gaping holes in the middle of our nail though, so what do we do about that? And basically we do the same thing that we just did with laying in the second layer of our color, and we just paint around it.
Numa bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar e o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha quando chega voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha quando chega voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha quando chega.
Going back in with our dotting tool, gonna place in the color where we want it.
Voa, que o vento leve logo já. 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 Que leve love já. Para para tu tac tu tac tu tum tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tum tu tac tu tac tu tac tu tac.
I don't want the nail to be too bulky, so I'm just going to go around the edge and kind of smooth out the profile. Try not to disturb our pattern.
Uma bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar e o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha quando chega voou, voou. 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 Que o vento leve logo já. 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 Que leve love já. Para para tu papo tu paga tu gudum. Paga tac tu tac tu taga tu gudum. Tac 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 tu taga tu gaga. Paga tac tu tac tu taga tu gudum. Tac tu tac tu taga tu gudum. Tac tu tac tu taga tu da. Para tac tu tac tu taga tu gudum. Tac tac tu tac tu taga tu gaga.
It's for somebody special. Yeah. Can't wait it out tonight. Baby, you special. Can't wait it out tonight. Yeah. Can't believe it's so. Yeah. 20 nights been so. Baba don't lose composure. Yeah. Girl, my champion lover. Would you wait for me, girl? Yeah. Cause now you did cross my mind. Would you wait for me, girl? I know, ain't no distance, ain't no time to get me back to you. Coach, yeah, give me coach, yeah, give me coach, yeah, to get me back to you. Give me coach, yeah, give me coach, nah, give me coach.
Moving on to the next step. We are moving right along. I'm taking my things and I'm throwing it across the room. I'm taking my clear DGel. I don't know what happened to this cap. I must have wiped it with acetone at one point and the paint peeled. But anyway, this is the SIC, the SIC level. It is the thickest level of base gel, and I'm going to use my liner brush to draw borders around our gaping holes in the middle of our nails. So I'm taking a good amount. I just want to lightly outline, just touching down softly and letting the bead kind of create its own path. I want it slightly raised, not flat. I'm just going to bring it all the way around and make sure that it connects. can build it up a little bit higher if you want, but make sure that you cure it right away so that it doesn't bleed. And then we'll go on and do the same with the other two nails.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home.
All right, so for the gold, I don't know that I'm not happy with it. Thought I remembered it being more true gold, but I got it in a very, very sweet package from Crystal of Blue Rose Nails. And she sent me, it's called solid nail polish. It's not solid, it's quite liquidy, but it's gold-ish. And more of, it's gold. So I'm going to use it to outline these circles because I didn't want to pull out my chrome powder. Lost the word for a moment. So we're just going to go in and trace those lines that we made and make them gold. Now, if you don't like the 3D effect, you certainly do not have to create the raised circle. You can just go in, I'm just gonna get something to put my finger on, go in and, you know, outline it in the gold. That certainly works just as well. And the one I'm using is quite thin, so I'm going to go ahead and cure it. Well, flash cure it before moving on to the next nail.
Quando você sorriu, chorei. Eu nunca pude imaginar que isso fosse acontecer. E numa bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar. E o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou.
We've got our gold on. Let's add some more gold. So I have these cuticle bars. Need one large one and one small one. And we're going to place some on our full coverage nails to give them a little bit more bling, because we always need more bling. So I don't know why I put this away, because I need it again. I'm going to use just a little bit to create an area to glue it to. You don't need too much, because we're going to end up filling it in with base gel anyway. Just want it to stay in place. And I did the same thing that I did with my left hand. I placed the gel too far up the nail, so I'm just going to go and rub it and then push it back down into place. These cuticle bars, I'm pretty sure you can find them on Amazon. These I got from LGN? Yeah, Lizette Gel Nails. Lizette Gel Nails. I got confused because her last name is Cruz, but it's Lizette Gel Nails, and I will link it down below. So we've got that one in place, and we're gonna flash cure it, and then we're going to do the same with our ring finger.
Que vento leve, love, logo já. 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 Que leve, love já. Para para tu pap tu paga tu gadum. Paga tak 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 tu gadum. Tek 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 tek.
All right, last step before base coating and top coating, I wanted to add some gold flakes. Again, I'd seen it done by Katie Dutra. This is a no wipe top coat, so I don't want to run it all over the nail because then I can't base and top coat over it, which as much as I love no wipe top coats, this one, because it's got gold pieces in it, the shards stick up a bit and you don't get a smooth surface. So I'm just going to use my liner brush and dot it over the nail to get some of the gold flakes. And if you don't have this, you can use gold foil. You can pick it up on Amazon. Kind of feel like I'm not getting that many flakes this time. There we go. Spread them out. I toyed with the idea of putting something in the circle, either rhinestones or some kind of charm, but I didn't think anything I had really would match the theme.
Yeah, to get me back to you. Yeah, yeah, to get me back to you. Cannot deny it's a ghost. And if God is my witness, now you be my weakness, my no be boss. See Oluwa don't bless me. Not true, no be ghost ride. If they say I didn't listen, babe, you're the one that I'm missing, girl. And my darling, would you wait for me, girl? Yeah, cause now you did cross my mind. Would you wait for me, girl? I know, ain't no distance, ain't no time to get me back to you. Coach, yeah, get me back to you. Oh, coach, yeah.
I'm being careful to keep the gel away from the edges so that I can properly seal it in since it is top coat. I just want to look at the profile, make sure there's nothing too lumpy, especially around the edges. And now we're going to base coat. Grabbing the base coat. When you're doing base coat on the nails with your cuticle bar, make sure you push the gel up underneath so that it is really well encapsulated. You can definitely go over it. In fact, I would suggest you do to prevent tarnishing. Just make sure you're careful when you're going around your cuticle line that you don't flood it. And then for your other accent nails, you can go ahead and polish over the whole thing. But then what I did was I scooped out the center so that you didn't lose the 3D nature of it. If you didn't do 3D, then you don't have to worry about this part. You can just polish over it as normal. A bit of a bump here from the foil I'm trying to level out.
Ding ding ding. Quando você sorriu, chorei. Eu nunca pude imaginar que isso fosse acontecer. Uma bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar e o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha quando chega voou, voou. 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 Que o vento leve logo já.
And now to finish it off, we're just going to do the same exact thing with the top coat.
Que o vento leve logo já. Que o vento leve logo já. Que leve love já.
I have trouble getting into the cuticle line because the cuticle bar is right there. Then I just put a little extra dollop of gel on top and I go in with my liner to then pick it up and pull it on the other side.
Numa bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar e o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha quando chega voou, voou. 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 Que o vento leve logo já. vento leve, love logo já. Que vento leve, love logo já. Que vento leve, love logo já. Que leve, love já. Para papo papo paga tugadum, paga tac 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 tugadum.
All right, I did go and finished off the rest of the top coat off camera, and this is the finished look. I have to say, sometimes I really surprise myself, and that's not, you know, tooting my own horn. It's just, you know, you get these ideas in your head as to what you want to do, and sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But this really came out exactly what I want, how I wanted it to come out. And I can't be happier. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one. I'm expecting it, you know, after editing to probably be over an hour or just at the hour. But I hope you stayed with it. Let me know if you did. Leave a little turtle emoji in the comment section if you did. Let me know if this is a look that you would rock or if you can just appreciate it and not wear it yourself. And if there's any questions as to any of the products I used or the techniques I employed in this video, please let me know down below. All the information for the products I used will be in the description box below. And I'll see you in the next video. I do think my right hand turned out better than my left. It usually does, because I always do my left hand first, and I get the hang of it, and then I go and do my right. The raised portions are still raised in this one. They're a little sunken and overlaid with the top coat on my left hand, but that's okay. It's all in the learning process. So yes, I will see you in the next video. Thank you once again for joining me. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever part of the day you are at, and I will see you soon. Bye.
And if God is my witness, now you be my weakness, my no be boss. See Oluwa don't bless me, not true no be ghost pride. If they say I didn't listen, babe, you're the one that I'm missing, girl, I'm my darling.